Oh, stand in front of me. Now I can't laugh, can't cry, and I can't run, can't hide. Well, I came to Nashville because Great American Country, in this beautiful studio that I'm in right now, gave me an internship. I applied and they called me like a week before Country Music Fest, and they invited me to come and be their marketing intern. I mean, I've always been a singer. I've always loved it, but I've never actually been in like the business side of it. And as soon as I got here and I did this, I realized that it was definitely for me. Top of your tongue like turpentine, and I don't know why, liar. You said you went out to a bar and walked some lady to her car, but your face has more to tell. 'Cause my cousin saw you on the street with a redhead named Bernice. Turns out you don't lie too well. Bombshell just for you. Turns out I've been lying too. Hey, I'm a liar. The truth comes out a little at a time, and it spreads just like a fire. Slips off of your tongue like turpentine, and I don't know why, what a liar. Well, I've had a guitar since I was really young. In first grade, my grandfather passed away, and we were very close. He's actually the one who got me to start singing. He sent me 2 songs, and he said, learn these songs, and when you learn them, I'll come down and visit you. And I lived in Florida, and he lived in South Carolina. And he was, my papa. I loved him. I wanted him to come down and visit. So I learned the songs in a day, and I called him, and I was like, Papa, I learned the songs. You have to come down and visit now. And he's like, no. You didn't learn them. And I'm like, Papa, yes, I learned them. Like, you gotta come down. And he's like, no way. So he made me sing them to him over the phone. And he was like, okay, I guess I'm coming down. Every time I sing, I feel like he's like a little part of me. Crazy, I'm crazy for feeling so lonely. I'm crazy for feeling so blue. I knew you'd love me
as long as you want it. And then someday you'd leave me for somebody new.
My parents are probably the most supportive parents that anyone could ever ask for. My dad was in the music business when he was younger. He played drums in a band, and he also sings. He was in the music business, and he knows how hard it is, you know. So he's like, I'm there to support you and everything. But at the same time, and my mom's like my biggest fan. You know, she's always like, all right, like anything I can do, I'm there. I don't think any of them have ever missed a show I've ever been at. So it's great. They're seriously very supportive.
They say the stars stay up all night. Well, I don't know, can't see them for the glow of the neon light. And it's a long way from here to the place where the home fires burn. Well, it's 2,000 miles and one left turn. Dear Mom and Dad, please send money. I'm so broke that it ain't money. Well, I don't need much, just enough to get me through. Please don't worry, 'cause I'm alright. See, I'm staying here at the bar tonight. Well, this time I'm gonna make our dreams come true.
I've done a lot of shows. When I was younger, I opened up for Sarah Evans and Brooks and Dunn and Alan Jackson. But I actually did a show like a month ago in Jupiter back in Florida. And it was at this little tiki bar, and I was playing my guitar and singing. I didn't have like any band or anything behind me. It was just me and my guitar. And that was so great for me because it was like, you know, I was independent in my own. I could do it on my own. The owner of the bar came up to me afterwards and was like, hey, we want to have you come here and sing on Saturday happy hour. And I'm like, what? Me? Really? You know, so that was like a really cool moment for me because it was just someone kind of supporting me, you know, and being like, yeah, we want you to come and people like you. So I was like, people like me. This is great, you know? So that was like a really cool moment for me. I did American Idol. I made it to the last day of Hollywood. So close. But I'm really kind of happy I didn't make it because I've learned a lot. I learned that you really have to prepare yourself for things like that. And I didn't. It was my freshman year of college, and I was just kind of like, woo, college, you know, and I wasn't like, woo, music. And that was, you know, it was a kick in my butt, and it really made me realize that you gotta go for it. I'm happy that it happened. I think that everything happens for a reason. I'm a big believer in that. I think God has a plan for all of us, and that was just not my plan at the time. That was not his plan for me at the time.
So come on, get higher, listen my lips, faith and desire, swing your hips, just pull me down hard and drown me in love. Come on, get higher, listen my lips, faith and desire, swing your hips, just pull me down hard and drown me in love.
Well, hopefully in 5 years, I will have a record deal with a good record label, Sony, Universal, Capitol, call me. My dream is for people to like know the words to my song and like sing it, you know, and I don't have to sing. I can just like put out the microphone to the crowd and they'll sing my words. Oh, that's what I hope in 5 years.
It's a bitter